Hey, boom, boom, this is Kenner. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. All right, so I've got a bit of an apology, so to speak, a little bit here. I talked pretty bad of Abyss Horizon when it first came out because it was a little confusing and it's sort of like the Azure Lane theme, but it's based on Cantu Collection, by the way, as one of my subscribers mentioned that. Yes, it does. A Cantu Collection, which is a very good anime. If you do get a chance to watch that, you should because it was the first shipbuilding anime that came out, and the ships are running around. The girls, the ships, and they're shooting and stuff. It's not as cool as Azur Lane anime is right now. But so this right here was an attempt to sort of combine that and make it into a 3D type format setting, and it's not really that bad. Once you get that, it's very similar. You got your explorations. You can go out, you send your ships on an exploring. I've got a couple ships exploring right now. Um, you've got your tasks. Just as you do stuff through the game, you get your dailies and your weeklies. Dailies are a little flaky, and sometimes they don't register, so that's been a little annoying. But I've been pushing up through. I've got a pretty good fleet. The actual building has been extremely. I don't know if I just got lucky or anything, but I've actually built up a pretty good fleet. I've got three fives, the Iowa, the Ukazi, and La Fentis. So it's not bad. Veneto, Portland. I started out with them, and then I drew Theseus two carriers. So I've got a pretty good team. Pushing through the levels. I'm already up there. Into where am I at? I think I just finished. I'm in H right now. So if we look, yeah, I'm in H right now. So A, B, C, D, F, G. So I'm like, yeah, seven. Seventh level. So it goes pretty good. I'll just run one of the easy ones back here. Let's just show you. It does have you got some where you have to manually control. It's a little finicky, and it took a little while to get used to it on the actual um, on the keyboard, because the steering was sort of laggy. Um, so on those levels, it's a little bit of a challenge, but it would probably be a little bit more friendly on the actual your phone. So yeah, basically, it's do your levels. Get your ships. They have two gotchas. You have a gotcha for the actual equipment, and then they have a gotcha for the actual characters. You get one for each day. Um, some of your characters they level up with experience as you play the game. You can also manually enhance them with cards if you want to. The equipment you level up the equipment, and I'll show you that as soon as we finish the level here. This is auto functions. They do have an auto function if you like auto. You can manually if you want to. Um, but I've got a pretty good team, so I'm really not having much trouble taking out pretty quick because once you get the hang of the actual the way it's played and stuff, it's really it's just a little bit different. Um, and there you go, that quick. So as you can see, they're the same level as I am, except I'm slightly higher, and we pretty much took them down pretty fast. Um, a lot of the focus needs to be on your equipment, and because the equipment requires a lot of if you don't focus on scaling up your equipment with the characters and scaling up the skills, the only way to increase your skills is to actually a dupe of the character. But I haven't found that to be a problem. It also seems like you can use other characters of a similar nature to upgrade the skills, which makes it a little bit more flexible as to what you can do. So you want to make sure you focus on the skills and the levels, as well as the leveling up your equipment too. So if you find yourself lacking in the damage output, and you're having trouble beating other fleets that are about similar to you in nature, then you just need to go take a look at your equipment, because that's probably That's probably where it's at. You get a lot of steel, and they've been very generous with the refinement cards that you have to use to refine your equipment. They've been doling them out quite frequently, so I really haven't had any trouble. You shouldn't really have any trouble leveling up all your equipment to at least 5 or 6. And as you can see, the graphics are very entertaining graphics. That's a very, very, very nice graphically. Um, so that's definitely something to look at. So yeah, there's my team L'Enfantiste. Yeah, and you get these are Alaska class cards. So they give you the they give you you get ships at your thing. But let's go ahead and take a look here at the I'll show you the equipment. So you just go into your fleets and just highlight one of your equipments, and then you go into exchange, and this should show you. So as you can see, you want to make sure red is, of course, your high level guns, and you can just look and see, um, you know, you can compare compare the firepower, different type of stat increasing. Um, uh, I drew her and her. And then this is right here is you get her. She's a void ship, and you actually convert her to a naval belle. So and she becomes so Yukika. So she becomes one of your ships as well. And as you can see, I got my leveled up, everything leveled up. So just make sure you don't forget that. And as the slots come open, you want to put stuff in there, and it's very easy. This is an auxiliary here, so I have one that's not in use, so I could just stick that on her like that. So I still got, as you can see, I ran out of steel, so I didn't have time to level up all of my equipment the way I wanted to. So that's how you do it. They're having a 7-day bonus when you log in, and you can get this Washington battleship here. You have to get a score. You have to get 50 points. I'm falling a little bit behind because I really had trouble with that, but I'm starting to catch up. I might actually get it. I don't know. Um, but it's pretty interesting. So there's nothing that's really too difficult to understand once you get the hang of the battle flow because it's a tad bit different. But yeah, if you do like Cantu Collection anime, or if you like shipbuilding games, it's definitely one you want to get because it does have 3D graphics. So graphically, it's a step above. Um, it's a step above those games. And they've been pretty generous with with your rewards. You get a lot of rewards um, when you log on each day for logging on. So it's a pretty nice game. This is convert these as you get the devil bells. You can convert them. If you look at the battle, you can start pulling shards for them to get them under devil bells. You get 4 a day, so you just go in here and you just you go into the levels each day. Amy is the first one that you get. You get her automatically. The game gives you to her. You just have to purify her and convert her. But then you can just go in here and start running these. You get 4 a day, so just run these, and that gives you shards for the ships. So you just keep running them until you got enough shards to get them, and then you just got to convert them so you can use them as bells. So there is a way to obtain some of the nicer ships. I have not really focused on. I've just there's some of the levels I have to go back and get maximum levels on, but I had a little trouble, like I say, with the manually ones because it really not really a little bit laggy on the keyboard, but it was not a bad game, not a bad game at all. So yeah, first video up on it because it was a little bit weird the way things done. It was so but stuck it out. And I've been playing it for 6 days. Today's the 6th day, and yeah, it's a good thing. So I would definitely suggest that if you do want to play some type of shipbuilding game and you don't want to put like I say, this is not as good as Azur Lane. Azur Lane is much better. You're not going to find anything better. Azur Lane is free to play, free to win all the way. Um, but it does, and they got excellent events. Um, and you get all of the characters. They give them to you because they make their money off the skins, as I've said before. So that's how. If you got a carrier, you're not going to want to buy the skin, so they have to give you it. So and that makes it the playing field level. Playing Fed on this one it seems to be low. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in the store. Um, you know, you can buy some of these cards and stuff to increase the speed at which, you know, but that's not, you know, there's nothing here that's, you know, that's going to make, you know, you're paying for convenience, which I really don't have a problem with that. Um, so I don't see that. You got costumes and that they're going to make their money off their costumes as well too, which is good, you know. Um, if you want to get the special costumes, you know, and you just purchase crystals, which is not a problem. I don't have a problem at all. I haven't really seen anything in this game that's going to force you to purchase something. The game it's very new, so from what I've seen from a PvP perspective, I have not had much trouble. Um, I'm already up into this is sort of the PvP right here. I'm already, you know, I'm at 1,577, so have not had much trouble. I've got 38, you know, power. I haven't much trouble, but I think I've got a really good team. So I haven't had much trouble completing. You know, I think I've only lost like once or twice, and I've played it quite a bit. So yeah, not a problem. Um, but yeah, it's good. You know, it's good. It's a good game. So it's definitely graphically appeasing, and keeps you riveted. That's what you want. You know, and they do give you some stuff. There's a good character that you can play for, and if you do some working on it there in 7 days, you can get it, which is what I like to see for new players. Is give the new players something to work towards, something don't make them shell out the money. I mean, it's instantly like I just recently had a bad experience when I tried to play Fate Grand Order. It was just ridiculous. But yeah, so this is very good. So yeah, definitely a game I would suggest giving it a try. Good graphics, interesting play style, and it's definitely worth the time to give it a try and see if it's something that you like and it's something that can hold your interest for an extended period of time while you're playing it. But yeah, it definitely. If you've played Azur Lane, then you've probably will find some of the stuff familiar in here because exploring is similar to commissions. Um, they've got this vacation up here that's similar to the dorm in Azur Lane, where you have characters. You can put the characters in here, and you gain affinity with them, and then you can do the vow. Just same thing that they've got in Azur Lane, just a little bit different name. So it's very similar to that, and it's based, Cantu collection, Azure, same thing. But yeah, so that's what it is. So it's very, interesting game. So I'm going to stick with Azure Lane as my game to go to, but I just wanted to give everybody my opinion. And I think this is a good game. I think, you know, like I say, it's new. It just came out just 7 days ago, 10 days ago. I don't think I picked it up immediately after it came out. But I did shortly after. So yeah, give it a try, see if you like it, see if it's something you want to continue to play. Okay, so that's all. That's all I have for today. This is Ken Rear, and thanks a lot for watching the video. And go ahead and click like on the video if you like it, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to get notified every time I drop a video. This is Ken Rear, signing out.